31 days ago, I decided to teach myself how to make a video game. Here's how that went. I'm kinda scared to be honest, but I'm also really excited. I've wanted to do this for like many years, and I'm finally doing it. So step 1 was finding an engine to use. So I just went on YouTube and searched for one. What I've gathered is I should probably go for Godot. That is probably my best bet. But just to make sure I'm doing the right choice, I'm gonna ask my dad. Like I expected, he recommended Godot. We figured it out! The next obvious step was just finding a bunch of tutorials, so I spent the rest of the day just compiling a playlist full of them. Hey, welcome to day 2! I'm gonna be watching this one, and also, I'm gonna link this playlist in the description, just in case anyone is interested in learning it as well. Okay, so I just spent an hour looking at that tutorial, and look what I got! It moves! And first of all, if I jump on the enemy... what's going on? Yeah, making a video game isn't easy at all. And you run into a bunch of problems, like, all the time. It's so annoying. But I got through it. Alright, day 4, let's go! Same thing as before. Just gonna be following the tutorials again that I found. I kind of broke it somehow, but it's fine. So you still have a character that moves around the enemies, and you have coins which you can collect. Look at them go. Then also there's a portal, and if you go inside of it, you're a new level. I personally think that's kind of cool. Day 6. Alright, so plan for today is to re-watch the tutorials I already followed, just because I want to have this information in my head. Like, I want it in there. Alright, so I just did that. I recreated the game, basically. While I was doing that, I was also like, yeah, I'll try to understand what I'm actually doing, instead of just copying the code from the video. So for the first week, I was just following tutorials and learning how the engine works. But then on day 8, I decided to try to get my own ideas for a video game. Okay, so genres that exist. While past me is figuring out what type of game to make, I'm gonna give the subscribe button some attention. And also I'm gonna go over the ideas I actually got. So the 2 main ideas I landed on was a survival game and a platformer. What I wrote down for the survival game was mushroom game idea. Snake inspired, I guess. I was gonna make a snake game. But then for the platformer, it was just, you know, make a platformer. So I decided on platformer in the end. Finally gonna start on the actual game. I'll let you know how it goes. So I made a test. I made the test. You have this character, you can jump around. If you touch a spike, oh, you die. And you spawn in the same place over and over again. But also, double jump. Day 11. Okay, there's a main menu. Oh my god, it's so complex. I can press the play button, and oh my god, you're in the first level that I made. So the red circle is the goal. If you touch it, go to the next scene. Not entirely sure what to do next, to be honest. Day 12. Oh, so I'm gonna skip over day 12 and 13, because all I did on those days was make a non-functioning pause menu. Except actually on day 13 I did make sound effects for the game. They're really basic, and I don't even know if I'm gonna use them at all. But I made a jump sound effect. I made a double jump sound effect. I made a select button sound effect, so when you like click a button. Day 15. I explained it very poorly and slowly here, but basically I just made textures for the game. Look at this. Textures! I'm still missing the portal texture over here, but isn't it cool? So you die because of the mushrooms. You play this little weird little guy. And yeah, it's like an underground theme like I was planning. Day 18. I just spent an hour trying to figure out how to make a save file to save your progress in the game. And I got nothing. I just realized I've forgotten to record for the past 3 days. So I'll show you what the game looks like so far. So for the past 3 days I've been making visuals pretty much. I'll press allow select. Whoa. If you press on 1 or 2, then you get to that level. But we're gonna press play. Oh my god, look at the visuals. And the jump sound effect. And if you hit that mushroom. It's day 24. We're closing in, kind of. There's like a week left. The plan currently is just try to make as many levels as I can make. So it's not just, you know, 5 minutes and then you're done with the game. I don't want that. And so I made more levels. I made more screens. I made a functioning pause menu. Which honestly was the most frustrating thing to ever do. The pause menu, it took me days. Like the majority of that week was actually just me trying to figure out what was wrong with the pause menu. And it turns out the canvas layer wasn't high enough. So you couldn't click on the buttons. It was just an easy fix, and I don't understand why I just couldn't figure it out. But oh my god. And also made a song for the game. It's too good. Like, I'm a musician. I can make good music, but it doesn't fit the game because the game is kind of trash. So like, It's a good song for a bad game, and it's like, Anyway, so I'm gonna do a quick playthrough of the game. So here, Ancient Cavern. It's my game. So there's a total of 10 levels, and I'm just gonna play it now. You've fallen down into an ancient cave. No one has been here in decades. You must get out. You can move around with the arrow keys or WASD. You can also jump with the spacebar. Deadly mushrooms. You can double jump to reach higher places. Yeah. If you press in the middle of the air, then you can jump again. So you might notice that there is no light. There's some lighting here, which I think is really cool. In the playlist that's in the description, there is a video on how to do this lighting. It's very basic, I think, but it's really cool though. It's very simple to do. You might also notice the custom background I did. I personally think it's kind of cool. Level 3. This is actually the first level I made. Like, if you go back in the video, then you can see me playtesting in this level, just with different textures and stuff. Like, it just looks a little bit different. Here's the 4th one, which introduces the bump shroom, which bumps you high in the air. Bonk. You can just like bonk bonk on it. Oh, yeah, you can't touch that one, actually. I know that, I'm bad at the game. So I actually might do like, just do that, do a small jump. But you can do, you can vary the jump height by just holding different lengths. Here's different textures, there's new textures here. Look, it's planks and bricks. Amazing. Okay, so here's a tricky one. So you can jump, you know, different heights. But you know, if you go into this, then you know, you jump really high. But if you jump into it and then let go, then it does shorter jump, even if you are on the bump shroom. So you can just do that and not jump aside on the bump shroom. Here's another kind of tricky one. You have to go here inside the wall to actually reach the portal. And here's the last room. It's the last challenge that you will ever face in this game. I know how to play it and I'm good at the game, so like it's no problem for me. But for you, you will probably die here a million times. Me included, apparently. And then the last thing ever. You made it out. This ancient cave will soon become a distant memory. And then I'm glad I made it out. And that's the game. So yeah, that's the entire game. It's not too long, but I'm hoping that newer players will not just breeze through it. I hope the difficulty is pretty good. So like, it'll take you a bit to do it. Maybe an hour for some, hopefully. But also, fun fact. You can speedrun this game, because of course you can. And I'm gonna be doing that actually, so like and subscribe if you wanna see that happen. I'll probably be streaming that on my Twitch channels, Twitch TV/LayDB, link in the description. So if you wanna see me speedrun my stupid little game, then go ahead and check it out. But yeah, so that's the video. That's my game, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.